Local school district is so deeply in debt it has to lay off teachers. So why did the chief of security get a big raise?
7 Action News investigator Bill Proctor tells us there are a lot of questions about the chief's background and his qualifications for the job.
The Pontiac School District is facing a projected deficit of nearly $25 million. Its Board of Trustees just approved a deficit elimination plan that will lay off 36 teachers over 3 years and cut or freeze wages. But last year, as the board realized tough times were ahead, they signed an employment contract with this man, Darrell Lynn Cosby, the district's security chief of clean and safe schools. Despite years of district deficits, Cosby's pay has grown a lot. Cosby was earning $77,000 a year. That's until last year, when the board approved his new contract, making his base salary $87,000. But with additional duties, he now earns a whopping $104,500. The average pay for a Pontiac teacher is about $50,000.
You want to cut everybody else and then turn around and give him a raise. I could not see it.
Former Pontiac School Board trustee Robert Bass says that he and a fellow board member were the only two who voted no on hiring Cosby and giving him a pay hike. Bass says that he was powerless against board president Damon Dorkins, who is Cosby's nephew. Dorkins recused himself from the vote, but inside sources say that he lobbied heavily for his uncle's selection. The final vote was 4-2 in favor of Cosby's hiring, and with Dorkins still leading the board, the pay raise was a similar 4-3 vote. Interim Superintendent Walter Burt says in a written statement, Cosby's pay is board approved. He's been valuable in saving the district money, and with 23 years of police experience and some college, he's qualified. So what does a job like Cosby's typically pay? Well, first, Pontiac is the only one of all of Oakland County's 28 school districts to have a designated security chief, according to an Oakland school spokesman. All other districts have their superintendents or other staff handle security duties. In Garden City Schools, a Wayne County school district of similar size, the head of security has more duties and a PhD in counseling, but earns $9,000 less than Cosby.
There's a laundry list of other reasons that sources say Darrell Cosby was not a good choice as the district's security chief, including accusations that he assaulted citizens when he was on the Pontiac Police Department.
See, really, if anybody would have exercised diligence, you might have found information out about investigations.
Attorney Cyril Hall represents victims who say in this lawsuit that Cosby beat and kicked them when he was a Pontiac Vice Squad Sergeant in 2007, less than a year before he got the school security job. The victims' statements and those statements of Pontiac police officers are identical. One officer testified that he saw Sergeant Cosby swing his leg back and kick the handcuffed suspect in the midsection while he was lying on the floor. Another officer testified that Sergeant Cosby threw a plastic bottle of ketchup, striking the suspect in the side of the head, and punched and kicked the sane man in custody.
So it would constitute excessive force.
Critics point to other evidence that Cosby may not have been the right choice for Pontiac's chief of clean and safe schools or deserved a pay hike. The school buildings themselves and vandalism.
Inside sources tell us that copper pipes were in fact stolen from inside of the administration building, but right across the street, even more theft inside of the Human Resources Center, where a number of items were stolen.
Thieves took security cameras, flat-screen TVs, and laptop computers, all brand new items, but no suspects were found. The theft of copper pipes at the once proud but now vacant Pontiac Central High School left that building flooded and less valuable to potential buyers, according to former trustees. And sources tell 7 Action News this all happened during Cosby's tenure as security chief.
In this written statement to 7 Action News, Pontiac Interim Superintendent Walter Burt says that Cosby is not paid health benefits, has saved the district some $400,000, and that he fully trusts that Cosby is the right man for the job. Now, you can read this full statement or comment on our investigation at WXYZ.com. Bill Proctor, 7 Action News.